Nandamuri Taraka Rama Rao, often referred to by his initials NTR, was an Indian actor, filmmaker, and politician who served as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for 7 years over 3 terms. He starred in over 300 films, predominantly in Telugu cinema, and was referred to as Viswavikyatha Nata Sarvabhauma. Rao received 3 National Film Awards for CO producing Thota Dongalu and Sitharama Kalyanam under National Art Theatre, Madras, and for directing Varakatnam. Known for his breakthrough performances in Rayupeta and Lava Kusa, Rao garnered the Nandi Award for Best Actor for Kodalu Didinakapuram in 1970, and the inaugural Filmfare Award for Best Actor Telugu in 1972 for Badi Panthulu. Rao made his debut as an actor in a Telugu social film Manadasam, directed by L.V. Prasad in 1949. He gained popularity in the 1950s when he became well known for his portrayals of Hindu deities, especially Krishna, Karna, and Rama, roles which have made him a messiah of the masses, and a prominent figure in the history of cinema. He later became known for portraying antagonistic characters and Robin Hood-esque hero characters in films. NTR was voted Greatest Indian Actor of All Time in a CNN-IBN national poll conducted in 2013 on the occasion of the centenary of Indian cinema. He starred in such films as Pathala Bhairavi, the only South Indian film screened at the first International Film Festival of India, Malleswari, featured at Peking Film Festival, Beijing, China, the enduring classics Maya Bazaar and Nartanasala, featured at the Afro-Asian Film Festival that was held in Jakarta, Indonesia. All the 4 films were included in CNN-IBN's list of 100 Greatest Indian Films of All Time. He co-produced Ummadai Kutumbam, nominated by Film Federation of India as one of its entries to the 1968 Moscow Film Festival. Besides Telugu, he has also acted in a few Tamil films. Widely recognized for his portrayal of mythological characters, Rao was one of the leading method actors of Indian cinema. Rao was awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India in 1968, recognizing his contribution to Indian cinema. After his career in films, Rao entered politics. He founded the Telugu Desam Party in 1982 and served 3 tumultuous terms as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh between 1983 and 1995. He was known as an advocate of Andhra Pradesh's distinct cultural identity, distinguishing it from the erstwhile Madras state with which it was often associated. At the national level, he was instrumental in the formation of the National Front, a coalition of non-Congress parties which governed India from 1989 until 1990. Early life. Nandamuri Taraka Rama Rao was born in a Hindu Kama family on May 28, 1923 in Nimakuru, a small village in Gudavada taluk of Krishna district, which was a part of the erstwhile Madras Presidency of British India. He was given in adoption to his paternal uncle because his uncle and aunt were childless. He was first educated by a teacher who came from a nearby village, whom he would attribute his command of Telugu to, as well as his father, an aspiring thespian and patron of the arts. Although children were normally pulled out of school after completing their primary education, on account of being the first male child in the family, his father sent him to Vijayawada, where he continued his education, matriculating in 1940 before studying at SRRN CVR College and at the Andhra Christian College in Guntur. In 1947, he joined the Madras Service Commission as a sub-registrar at Prithipatu of Guntur district, a much coveted job that he nevertheless quit within 3 weeks to devote himself to acting. He developed a baritone singing voice as a young man. Film career. Rama Rao started his film career with a walk-on role as a policeman in Manadasam. Following this, he appeared in Paltori Pilla, directed by B.A. Subba Rao. His first mythological film was in 1957, where he portrayed the Hindu god Krishna in the blockbuster film Maya Bazaar. He played Krishna in 17 films, including some landmark films such as Sri Krishnarjuna Yuddham, the Tamil film Karnan and Dhanavira Surakarna. He was also known for his portrayal of the god Rama, essaying that role in films such as Lava Kusa and Sri Ramanjanya Yuddham to name a few. He has also portrayed other characters from the Ramayana, such as Ravana in Bhuklas and Sitharama Kalyanam among others. He portrayed the god Vishnu in films such as Sri Venkatswara Mahatyam among others and the god Shiva in Dakshayagnam. He has also enacted the roles of Mahabharata characters, such as Bhishma, Arjuna, Karna, and Duryodhana. Later in his career, he stopped playing a prince in his commercial films and began to play roles of a poor yet heroic young man fighting against the existing system. These films appealed to the sentiments of the common man. Some of these films are Devudachasina Manas Hulu, Adavi Ramudu, Driver Ramudu, Vetagadu, Sardar Paparayadu, Kandavidi Simam, Justice Chowdhury, and Babili Puli. He also portrayed fantasy roles, his notable film in that genre being Yamagola. His film Lava Kusa, in which he starred as Rama, collected 1 crore in 1963. He directed and acted in the hagiographical film Srimad Virat Veerabrahmendra Swami Charitra. He also acted in films such as Brahmashi Viswamitra and Major Chandrakanth. His last film was Srinatha Kavi Sarvabhaumudu, a biopic on the Telugu poet Srinatha, which released in 1993. In the later half of his career, Rao became a screenwriter. Despite having no formal training in scriptwriting, he authored several screenplays for his own movies as well as for other producers. He also produced many of his films as well as other actors' films through his film production house National Art Theatre Private Limited, Madras and later Ramakrishna Studios, Hyderabad. He actively campaigned for the construction of a large number of cinemas through this production house. He was influential in designing and implementing a financial system that funded the production and distribution of movies. He was so dedicated to his profession that he would often learn new things in order to portray a particular character on screen perfectly and realistically. At the age of 40, he learnt dance from the renowned Kuchipudi dancer Vempati Chinna Satyam for his role in the film Nartanasala. Political career. Nadendla Bhaskara Rao, a veteran politician, joined Telugu Desam Party founded by Rama Rao, on March 29, 1982 in Hyderabad. He said that this decision was based on a historic need to rid Andhra Pradesh of the corrupt and inept rule of the Indian National Congress, which had governed the state since its formation in 1956 and whose leadership had changed the chief minister 5 times in 5 years. First term as chief minister, 1983. In the elections, the TDP allied with the Sanjay Avi Sharam Manch party and decided to field educated candidates who had a good name in the society and were not indulging in corruption, which was an innovative political concept at the time. Rao himself decided to contest from 2 assembly constituencies, Gudivada and Tirupati. He used many innovative ways of campaigning, such as being the first politician in India to use Rath-yatras for campaigning. However, it was MGR who had started the open-top van campaigning for elections, as it was felt that he can address the road shows as an alternative to the mammoth meetings, which involves large amount of money as well as manpower. For this, he used a modified Chevrolet van which was given the name of Chaitanya Ratham. In this, Rao travelled across the state of Andhra Pradesh, crisscrossing all the districts. With his son Nandamuri Hari Krishna, also a film actor, driving the van, Rao notched up over 75,000 kilometers during his campaign, a distinctive sight with the van's yellow party flags and banners and Rao sitting on top of the vehicle hailing the crowds. He campaigned for restoring the dignity of the Telugu people and advocated forming a closer bond between the government and the common people, going into the elections with the slogan, Telugu Vari Atmagaravam. In the 1983 Andhra Pradesh Legislative Assembly election, TDP won by an absolute majority, winning 202 out of the 294 seats in the State Assembly, with Rao himself winning both the seats he contested. Their alliance with the Sanjay Avisharam Manch fetched 202 seats. Rao was sworn in as the 10th and the first non-Congress Chief Minister of the state on January 9, 1983, with 10 cabinet ministers and 5 ministers of state. Loss of power, 1984. On August 15, 1984, Rao was removed from office by the then Governor of Andhra Pradesh Thakur Ram Rao, while Rao was in the US to undergo open-heart surgery. His finance minister, Nadendra Bhaskara Rao, a former congressman who was the chief architect of the TDP during its inception, was made the chief minister by the Governor Thakur Ram Rao. Bhaskar Rao purportedly had the support of majority of the TDP Malays, which was never the case. Return to power, 1984. Rama Rao returned to India immediately after his surgery, disputed the claims by Bhaskara Rao and demonstrated his strength by bringing all the Malays supporting him, which was a majority in the 294-member assembly, to the Raj Bhavan. Ram Lal did not relent, as a result of which Rama Rao relaunched his Chaitanya Radham campaign, this time campaigning for the restoration of democracy by mobilizing the support of people and various anti-Congress political parties in the country, including the Janata Party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Left Front, the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, and the National Conference. During the one-month crisis, the Malays supporting Rama Rao were secured in a secret place to avoid horse trading. This was achieved with the support of Ramakrishna Hedge, Chief Minister of Karnataka. Ramakrishna Hedge moved all the TDP Malays to a budget hotel, Das Prakash, in Mysuru. As Congress was known for poaching Malays regularly and was felt necessitated. This was the first time in Indian politics that Malays were secured at a safe place from poaching. Also, due to mobilization of several political parties and the people and due to press, the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi unwillingly removed Governor Ram Lal and appointed a Congress veteran, Shankar Dayal Sharma, as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh to pave the way for restoring Rao. Campaigning in Tamil Nadu, 1984. In 1984, when the then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and fellow actor M.G. Ramachandran was unable to campaign in the State Assembly election due to his being hospitalized in the U.S., NTR, who was a close friend of MGR, and R.M. Veerappan, who was handling the party affairs, campaigned for the All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, despite the fact that party was an ally of the Congress at the time. As leader of the National Front, he campaigned extensively for the constituent parties when they faced elections, again using his Chaitanya Radham campaigning concept. General elections, 1984. A month later, Indira Gandhi was assassinated and was succeeded as Prime Minister by her son, Rajiv Gandhi. In the ensuing national elections to the Lok Sabha, the Congress, riding on the sympathy wave caused by Gandhi's assassination, won convincingly all over the country except in Andhra Pradesh, where the TDP secured a landslide victory. TDP became the first regional party to serve as the main opposition party in the Lok Sabha. Second term as Chief Minister, 1985. Meanwhile, in the state, Rao recommended dissolution of the assembly and called for fresh elections the following year in the state to ensure that the people had a fresh choice to elect their representatives. The TDP again won with a massive majority in those elections, with Rao winning from 3 seats, Hindupur, Nalgonda, and Gudivada, thus marking the beginning of his second term as Chief Minister. Senior leaders of the Congress in the state, including former Chief Ministers Kashyap Brahmananda Reddy and Kotla Vijaya Bhaskara Reddy, lost in their constituencies of Narasaropet and Kurnool respectively to the TDP. Rao completed his 5-year term as Chief Minister. Leader of Opposition, 1989. In the December 1989 Assembly elections, however, he was voted out of power due to a wave of anti-incumbency sweeping the state, as a result of which the Congress returned to power. Rao himself lost from Kalwakurthi by a narrow margin to the Congress, but retained the Hindupur assembly seat. During this time, he suffered a mild stroke, as a result of which he was unable to campaign, which, according to some political analysts and TDP supporters, was the reason for the TDP's loss. National politics, 1989. During 1989, he established himself in national politics, forming a coalition of non-Congress parties opposed to the Congress known as the National Front. It included parties, besides the TDP, such as the Janata Dal, the DMK, the Assam Gana Parishad and the Indian Congress. This alliance governed India between 1989 and 1990 with support from the Left Front and the BJP. Meanwhile, Rao assumed the position as the leader of opposition in the state. His National Front government at the centre, led by VP Singh, was at the forefront of social justice by implementing the provisions in the Mandal Commission for providing 27% reservation for other backward classes. Third term as Chief Minister, 1994. Rao returned to power for a third and final time in the December 1994 State Assembly elections with his party in alliance with the Left Front. This alliance won 269 seats in the 294-seat Assembly, with the TDP alone winning 226. The Congress, which once again had multiple chief ministers in the state during its 5-year rule between 1989 and 1994, won only 26 seats. Rao contested again from Hindupur and won the seat for the third consecutive time, achieving a rare hat trick of wins from the same assembly constituency. He also won from another assembly constituency, Tekali. Chandra Babu Naidu led a revolt in the party against Rao, showing his second wife Lakshmi Parvathi's interference in the administration as a reason, and that led to his becoming the CM on September 1, 1995, replacing Rao. Personal life. In May 1943, at the age of 20, while still pursuing his intermediate, Rao married Baisava Rama Tarakam, the daughter of his maternal uncle. The couple had 8 sons and 4 daughters. His eldest son, Nandamuri Ramakrishna Sr., died in 1962, soon after Rao completed shooting of the film Iragu Poragu. Rao founded the film studios Ramakrishna Studios in Nakaram in his memory. His third son, Nandamuri Saikrishna, who was a theatre owner, died in 2004 following diabetic complications. His fourth son, Nandamuri Hari Krishna, who died in a car accident on August 29, 2018, was a child actor turned politician elected to the Rajya Sabha, representing the TDP. Hari Krishna's sons Nandamuri Kalyan Ram and N.T. Rama Rao Jr. are also actors in the Telugu film industry. His sixth son, Nandamuri Balakrishna, has been one of the leading actors in Tollywood since the mid-1980s. He also started his career as a child artist. Balakrishna contested 2014 Assembly elections as a TDP candidate. He won the Hindupur Assembly constituency. His seventh son, Nandamuri Ramakrishna Jr. is a film producer. Rao's second daughter, Dagubati Purandaswari, has represented the Indian National Congress in the Lok Sabha and was a union minister. She shifted her allegiance to the Bharatiya Janata Party. His youngest daughter, Uma Maheshwari, was found dead at her home in Hyderabad's Jubilee Hills on August 1, 2022. According to police, her death appears to be suicide and no suicide note was found. Baisava Tarakam died of cancer in 1985. In her memory, Rao established the Baisava Tarakam Indo-American Cancer Hospital in Hyderabad in 1986. In 1993, he married Lakshmi Parvathi, a Telugu writer. She was the author of his 2-volume biography, published in 2004. The first volume, Iduralini Manishi, covers his childhood and his entry into films. The second volume, Telugu Tejam, deals with his political career. Awards and honors. Civilian honors. Other honors. Filmfare Awards South. Nandi Awards. National Film Awards. Legacy. The NTR National Award is a national award in honor of Rao. It was instituted in 1996 by the government of Andhra Pradesh to recognize notable film personalities for their lifetime achievements and contributions to the Indian film industry. The NTR National Literary Award was instituted by the NTR Vinees Trust, as an annual award to recognize people for their lifetime achievements and contributions to Indian literature. Dr. NTR University of Health Sciences, Vijayawada was established as University of Health Sciences by the government of Andhra Pradesh and was inaugurated on April 9 by N.T. Rama Rao, the then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in the city of Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, India. It started functioning on November 1, 1986. After the death of Rama Rao, it was decided to rename the university after him, and this was carried out on February 2, 1998. The university celebrated its Silver Jubilee from 1-3 November 2011. His life and acting career, and later life and political career, are showcased in the films N.T.R, Kathane Akudu and N.T.R, Mahane Akudu, respectively, with his son Nandamuri Balakrishna playing the title character. His later life after his wife Nandamuri Bai's Avatarakkam's death and his marriage to Lakshmi Parvathi is showcased in Ram Gopal Varma's film Lakshmi's NTR with P. Vijay Kumar playing his role. Legislative career. As Assembly Member. Death. Rao died of a heart attack on January 18, 1996 at his residence in Hyderabad, aged 72. He was cremated and his ashes were immersed at Srirangapatna by his second wife Lakshmi Parvathi, 8 years later, in May 2004.